All right, so upon the topic of discernment, we want to make sure that we're able to discern the actual spirit of something that's right in front of you before we even get lost in the title and the presentation and the beauty, Venus and the passion and the desire, all these things. We got to get these things out of the way and we got to look at these things from the pure space that they are in. That's why discernment is going to be of the utmost importance going forward, because the shadow government right now, they're planning out all types of psychological operations, all types of psyops, to the point that they create this like xenophobia type shit where it's like this country versus that country, this color versus that color, and all types of witchcraft that define people's minds. So now we don't even know who to look to be safe when we're in doubt and we're in fear, other than their idea of what is called God, which is just their Jewish golem. So when in the United States of America's bills, when they say in God we trust, nah, they're not talking about the real God. They're not talking about all possibility. They're talking about their mentalities as far as the way they conduct things that they want us to follow in, so we can keep building and manifesting their world, so they can keep playing out being in rulership, ruling over our minds with their many denominations and shit. So that's why discernment is going to be very important, because the average person right now is so fucking animalistic, so lost in their desire that they can't even actually use their spiritual sight. They lost in physicality, in skin color, in the titles that they've been given about the world. Oh, it's a black person. Oh, they must be this and this and that. Oh, that's a white person. Oh, they must be this and this and that. Oh, it's an Arab, Sunni, Muslim. Oh, it must be this and this and that. Where all these words are just divisions of things, but we're supposed to understand the totality of something. Like your whole body function and work together. I'm pretty sure, because there has to be a certain level of unity, not just chaos and shit. See, they're trying to create chaos so they can control the fucking chaos. So in 2024 and beyond, shit, even beyond that in 2020, shit, when you was born, you were supposed to already be able to discern through this fucking shit. But they just creating all these things to get lost in. News networks, man, medicine, anything that they can do to distract you so they can trap your spirit in, so you can create an energy cycle in and an awareness, but it really play out as like a prison. You might through their movies, through their Disney channels, you might even get into a relationship based on what is perceived to be cool or what is right or what is seen as like the highest level of doing something. And you might get in a relationship, have 20 kids, and that man leave you based on showing you some attributes, some traits that they planted in your mind, and now you lost, don't know what to do, don't know what happened to God. You thought something was, but you realized something wasn't. All because you didn't have discernment. Down to even buying that car and not reading the terms and conditions and the contract you were signing. Because yeah, there's terms and conditions that you have to even agree to before you even enter that circumstance, before you even enter that situation, before the shadow government can even manifest the world they're trying to manifest. There's going to be certain terms and conditions that they're going to have to correct right in front of you, because this shit is in your face. They're not hiding nothing. They have to tell you for this shit to work. Right? Because we always have to present our terms and conditions to agree upon something, so we can engage upon that contract, so we can contract according to their condition and stuff like that. So you will be signing all types of contracts just based on their ideas, based on their feelings, just based on how they took these planetaries, shaped and morphed them down this dimension, where it's like you might even think what it means to be beautiful, it means to look like a Greek person or some shit like that. Where you gotta have a big badonky donk, you gotta have big chi-chis, you gotta have all these things that they promote on social media. And when you don't have these things, you feel like you're not part of the world. You feel like you're lost in society. You feel like you're not wanted. While in truth, that is just all lostness, because beauty has nothing to do with that. Beauty is just you being authentic, you being genuine, and all that stuff. But see, we're not even gonna be able to catch all these things before it even happened, before we even manifest it into our life, before we even pick that idea, pick that feeling from the world into our mind, because they have to plant a lot of seeds in your mind based on the early age, based on them running what? The politics, the entertainment, the structure, and all these other pillars, the religious and shit like that, the religious society, based on them controlling all these corners of the earth. They have you tapped into their fucking brain network and shit like, and you will be giving energy to their creations, to their mental frameworks, and we be living those things out. We be the living version of what it means to be a puppet by following these Hollywood puppets. What you think Hollywood is? Hollywood is the holy wand. So with that, they can project their ideas, their thoughts, their feelings, with their Netflix and all this shit. So they got a magic wand system that attack you from all corners, all directions, to the point that you don't even have time to develop your own idea, your own feeling. And then even when you do, you got to be careful, because you might go into their system and they might use you for one of their agendas and shit like that, based on you having a lack of discernment in your life. So it's imperative that people have discernment, because if you don't have discernment, you're going to get lost in the world. You're going to get lost in all these variables. You're going to get lost in your own desires. You're going to think, man, it's get deep, because the human psyche trick itself just to get its desire. You know how many people trick themselves? Even Protestants, Muslims, Christians, all these so-called virtuous religions is really just another way, a fallen angel, a fallen intelligence, a higher, smarter way to get back into your desires and shit like that. That's all these things we doing. So if we can't peep game, like God again, it's just their idea of what it means, of what is possible, and they want us to follow those ideals and manifest that shit. You can't even follow a single fucking celebrity. I'm the real celebrity, in fact. You can't even follow a single celebrity, because all these things just celebrated blood cells. They put these people in front of you, like Kim Kardashian, Selena Gomez. I ain't saying these people is bad, but you gotta understand, they all being utilized for an agenda. And if they agree to those terms and conditions, that means they're just unaware, retarded spirits that it don't even make them worth following, because they're called Hollywood stars for a reason, because they want you to look at them as far as the setting, the pinpoint in the firmament that we're looking at, to be the thing that you follow as far as an ideal. So we got a bunch of females following Kim Kardashian, trying to like do a bunch of sell their body shit. And none of these things is good or bad, but if you do these things, there's certain prices that you have to pay. You're not gonna have a man and stuff like that in the future. You might, but it might be a beta male. It might be like some retarded shit. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's all messed up. It's all retarded, down to even a lot of the Hollywood rap stars, just the rap stars in general that you see walking on carpets, the movie stars, all these things. All of them is being utilized as puppets and stuff like that for an agenda. So it's really important to have discernment, because I'm telling you, the real celebrities, they walk amongst you every single day. You might not just be able to recognize them just based on them not having a big ass stage or a large sums of money, because you need to understand, in the first place, for you to even have access to the world, like the money, the stages and things like that, and the access to the TV network, access to being interviewed by some of these top level interviewers like Piers Morgan, whoever the fuck. Was it Piers Morgan? I don't even know. But or Joe Rogan or whatever. It don't matter how woke they look, because they have to. There's a certain program you have to follow for you even to get on those stages. So if your thoughts and feelings look like something completely new, where you can actually bring down a whole new universe that's against their God, in God we trust, then they're gonna attack you with their shit. Meaning, they agents, they robots, because the agents and robots themselves, this could be your family members, your friends, this could be a lot of people around you, your teachers at school. So it's like they fighting with the mind. It's like even the Bible tell you, the weapons of this warfare are not carnal. It's like some shit, like it's a mental shit where we shoot off thoughts and feelings with our mind, and we affect people with these influences. So if you can develop a space that contracts and expands fast enough, where you can create a domain where your thoughts and feelings, your awareness is so big, you can encapsulate people around you to the point that no words get past you, like you know what people are saying, body languages and all that. It's like you will just destroy them, because at the end of the day, it's about understanding the trickery that's going on, because everybody's playing a mental trick on themselves and shit like that. So it gets really, really fucking deep, but at the same time, it's not. We are so deeply lost in this shit that it's so hard to get out, because we have all these titles, all these names. Oh man, I had a friend tell me, like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Trust me, man. It's crazy. It's like, yo, it's crazy. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say, but yeah. But for real though, discernment is the only way. Because if you ain't got discernment, 2024 beyond, you're fucked. You're probably mentally dead already. So it's like, this world might need another 1,000, 2,000 years just to freaking evolve, just to build a new DNA ladder, just to create some new thoughts and feelings, to get up and out of that old mind. Because whatever people is doing, they may look like that are part of this world. They may look like they have the material value, Taurus, you know, Venus, things to love, value, and appreciate and get lost in as far as a desire. But in reality, they don't really got the spirit. So when you actually see a real spiritual person with the vibe, with the vibration, bringing down a new form of thought and feeling down here, people are gonna automatically gravitate towards that person. They're just not gonna know why. It's because they got something around them, like a spirit that they consciously, deliberately creating, that's being embedded in their subconscious, into their roots, rather than whatever the shadow government is trying to embed into your roots. So it's like the people that actually are fucking devils and demons, they're gonna have all the material value, all the right things to make them look, the golden suits, the American tag on the thing, the president, for the presidency chair, the presidency office. Well, you gotta understand, the real presidency office is us the people. The parliament is like us the people when we get together and discuss where we want a country to go next. Not this shadow government crafted world, god damn it, because they making it look like the chosen ones based on the material things they're getting, based on the jet. And it's like, since people, humans, have the desire to have those things as well, they automatically think, oh yeah, we're supposed to do these things as well because they're already there and we're supposed to go. But it's everything is in reverse. They really trying to put you in hell. You really got to go the opposite way. And that's how you're going to get to heaven. Because if you mimicking someone else's attributes and characteristics, that's how the fuck you know you're in hell. You're a demon. You're trying to be like, you're trying to do and be like what someone else got. You like authenticity. You like fucking being genuine and shit. And you're just trying to get what someone else got that's not even genuine or anything like that. It's not even authentic, that got these things by shadow government means, where they put them in those positions on purpose, knowing that there's other spirits and bodies that got desires that's gonna follow in that direction. And the more humans, the more minds create that consciousness, create that path, the more humans join that segue, to the point that even the real spirits might look at this like, damn, this world is so fucked up. What we gonna do? Because like all the humans is being retarded. All the humans is going the wrong way. They're going the wrong way. Until you manifest a freaking catastrophic situation, like a tower moment, you realize, oh fuck, damn, I really wasn't shit this whole time. Like, because your self-worth isn't even based on you. Your self-worth is mostly based on the material things that you have. So you're not even a real nigga. You think Jesus, or if he was a real person, or Yeshua or whatever niggas, because look, there was always people like me doing this shit for centuries. This is nothing new. But based on them running the theaters, the movie theaters, the governments in front of you, they always create some type of antithesis about people that look like me that are doing this, and they get you to attack those people based on you thinking they don't agree with the way of God. In God we trust, my fucking ass. Real shit.